Staying with North Korea, alarm bells are going off in Seoul and Washington as it appears the rogue state is preparing to launch yet another ballistic missile, possibly within the next 24 hours. A launch would be particularly disappointing for President Moon, as he has made efforts to engage the North in dialogue in recent weeks. Kwon Jang-ho at the Defense Ministry with more.
Speculation is increasing that North Korea is preparing a ballistic missile test on Thursday, the anniversary of the Korean War Armistice Agreement. Both Reuters and AFP have quoted unnamed US defense officials on Tuesday, saying there are signs of movement that Pyongyang is gearing up for a test, most likely of an intermediate-range missile or an ICBM similar to the one launched earlier this month. The officials also said that if it does happen, it's expected to fall on the anniversary. CNN has been filing similar reports since last week, and South Korea's Yonhap News on Tuesday also quoted anonymous South Korean government sources saying movement of a mobile missile launcher had been detected in the North Pyongyang province and that the launch could be imminent. An extended excursion by a North Korean submarine in the East Sea has also led to speculation that the regime may be preparing a test of a submarine-launched ballistic missile as well. July 27th is the anniversary of the Armistice Agreement, which effectively ended the Korean War. The agreement, which is still in effect today, is technically only a ceasefire and not a peace treaty, but it's celebrated as Victory Day in North Korea and is a national holiday. It's also the date on which South Korean President Moon Jae-in suggested ending current hostilities on the inter-Korean border during his Berlin address earlier this month. The South Korean government proposed talks with Pyongyang last week to discuss this, but so far there's been no response, and if a missile provocation is carried out on this state, it could be seen as a rejection of this offer. Seoul has said they remain on close watch, but an official from the Unification Ministry said on Tuesday that they expect Pyongyang to make the wise choice and respond positively to the invitation. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.